We impact the media impacts us. This is a story about how the media had an impact on me. Alright, this happened when I was in 7th grade. The biggest movie at the time was Lion King. It was also the biggest music at the time. It was on the radio every day. Circle of Life, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? And of course, Hakuna Matata. I hated Hakuna Matata. See, here's the thing. Lion King has this really amazing song, Be Prepared. It's a great villain song. It's awesome. I love it. But that's not what kids were listening to or singing. No, they were singing goddamn Hakuna Matata. The shitty song that everybody loved for some reason. They're like, oh, it's cute. No, it's not. It's annoying. I didn't even get why they played it on the radio. It's not like Elton John did a cover of it, like Circle of Life or Can You Feel the Love Tonight? No, they just played Nathan Lane and the other dude singing this goddamn song. And all the grown-ups would laugh, oh, isn't that cute? And all my friends would be like, yay, I love this song, but I didn't, I hated it, it was terrible. Alright, I've talked about how much I hate this song before, so let's get to what it actually has to do with anything. You see, there was this kid, I'll just call him Ryan. Ryan was this little twerp who loved to push people around and act like he was hot shit. You know the kid, every school has a couple. In many respects, it wasn't a big deal. Ryan was a very tiny kid, hell, I could beat him up. But he had some very big friends. His besties were two giant guys that were on the football team, and they loved hanging and joking with him. These are the kind of guys you would see get in fights all the time, and let me tell you, they were the winner of every one. So there was kind of this unspoken rule, you don't really talk back to Ryan. If he insults you, you just kind of take it. Not that he would beat you up, but his bodyguards would beat you up. Well, I had 2 classes with Ryan, a math class and a home ec class. For whatever reason, he really kissed the ass of the home ec teacher. I'll just call her Miss Smith. Every day he would sit right in the front desk and say, "Good morning, Miss Smith." And she would take delight in what a charming student he was, even though he was mean to all the other kids. And this was very fitting because she was also mean to all the other kids. We all joked it was a match made in heaven, but of course we never told them that. So you're probably wondering, what does this have to do with me? Well, one day I went to my math class and there's this big math quiz. I was not very good at math. After the quiz was done, he assigned some more math problems while he graded them, and sometimes he would turn on the radio to be nice. Near the end of class, he handed back the quizzes, and of course, I got an F. I was already having a pretty rough day at that point. I got up late, and I think I forgot to do some of my homework, and now I got an F on this damn quiz. To make things worse, Ryan leaned over, saw I got an F, and started making fun of me. "Oh man, what are you gonna do when you have to take this class again, Walker?" And then, as the ultimate insult to injury, that goddamn song played. Hakuna Matata. You couldn't get worse timing. Now Ryan was aware I hated the song, as I told everybody I hated the song. He knew the fitting misery of the situation, so he worked it in. "Hey Walker, your favorite song's playing too." And that was it. Something snapped. I turned to him and said, "Yeah, well at least I'm not kissing Miss Smith's ass all the time." He looked shocked. The only ones who looked more shocked was my friends surrounding me. Ryan asked as if he never heard anything like this before. "What'd you say?" "Oh, come on," I told him. "Every day you sit in the front row so you can put your lips on her goddamn butt cheeks." "I love you, Miss Smith." "Oh, I'm done with that cheek. Why don't I do the next one?" Everyone around me had their mouths open. They knew they were seeing a dead man walking. Ryan just had a look that said, "Bitch, you're gonna get it." In the moment I didn't care. I just put my head down and continued failing my math problems. As the class grew closer to ending, it did suddenly hit me, maybe I did make a mistake. I started thinking about his 2 bodyguards beating the shit out of me the same way the bullies would beat up Bart Simpson. And it was pretty obvious my friends were thinking that too, as after the bell rang, we started walking to our next class, and a couple of my friends came up to me and said, "What the hell were you thinking?" I just sort of walked in a daze, not knowing what to say. I didn't want to admit I made a mistake, even though it was very clearly going to cost me. After about the 5th time my friends were asking me if they could have my Super Nintendo after I died, I suddenly heard a voice in the distance. "Hey, Walker!" I knew that voice. It was one of Ryan's bigger friends. I could either run or turn around. Well, I started this. Might as well finish it. I turned around and saw Ryan with his head down, no doubt telling them what just happened, and his 2 giant friends laughing. "Yeah, he does kiss Miss Smith's ass all the time. Oh my god, you got balls, man, you got balls." It appeared I was going to live today. Ryan and I went from barely talking to each other to never talking to each other, and his 2 big friends remained his 2 big friends, but they would give him a little bit more shit about kissing ass with the teacher. And in a weird way, I have that stupid-ass Lion King song to thank for it. I know the song translates out to no worries, and after that moment, I surprisingly did have a few less. Thanks for listening, guys. Feel free to share any funny or interesting stories about how the media had an impact on you.